Today's Lions Pride sports broadcast of Lockhart Lion Sports. Brought to you by our main sponsor, Recon Athlete. Lions Pride sports broadcast is also sponsored by...
The golden age of recruiting is now. Welcome to Recon Athlete.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our processional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our two locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call. Head on down to Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart for a meal that'll make the whole family happy. Wash down our Statesman-approved chicken fried steak with an old-fashioned root beer float. Keeping healthy? Grab a peach salad and roasted chicken. We can't wait to see y'all at Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart. Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
The golden age of recruiting is now. It doesn't matter if you're in a small town. If you can ball, we'll find you. When you dominate the air, your 5-star talent can't be questioned. Dance that dance. Welcome to Recon Athlete, where we identify, reveal, and promote student athletes.
At Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service, we've got your towing in Lockhart and surrounding areas covered. Founded in 1967 by Jesse Johnny Barone and Fidelia Barone, Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service is a family-owned and operated business in Lockhart, Texas, and have been in the business for over 50 years now. That means we've got the experience that it takes to be the best. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service provides wrecker and towing service 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with a bilingual staff of dispatchers, drivers, office staff, and managers who provide excellent and friendly customer service. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service will treat you like you're part of the family, ready to assist you when you need it. Our friendly, experienced staff will get you and your vehicle where you need to go safely. Come by and visit us at 1400 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas, or call us at 512-668-4840. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service. We're committed to providing a service you can be proud of.
Kent Riddle Properties has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being one of the top sponsors of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sell, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind is located at 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or visit our other location, Kyle's Daily Grind, at 607 West Center Street in Kyle, Texas. We proudly provide a quality cup of coffee organically grown from Honduras and amazing customer service with each visit. Sign up for our loyalty program that's redeemable at either location. Earn a point for every dollar spent to redeem discounts on future orders. Order online at Lockhart'sDailyGrind.com or KylesDailyGrind.com to stay ahead of your busy schedule. Let us cater your next event with hot and cold brewed coffee, lemonade, muffins, and more. Reach out at Lockhart'sDailyGrind@gmail.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind, 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, or Kyle's Daily Grind at 607 West Center Street in Kyle. Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game store. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride sports broadcast. At One Ghost Fitness, our main focus is providing a premium one-on-one personal training experience. Our comfortable and friendly environment ensures each person reaches their maximum potential. Coach Andrea and Coach Hector are ready for your fitness journey. We can train any individual from women to men ages 60 plus. If you've had knee, shoulder, or back problems recently, we can help. We train high school or college athletes with strength and mobility, and regular people just wanting to live a better life and lose some fat on the way. We're located at 903 Fannin Street in Lockhart, Texas, or you can reach us at 512-787-6271. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. One Ghost Fitness. If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE, and HUB certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634 or send an email to reynaconstruction@sbcglobal.com. The Lounge Sports Bar, located at 211 East Market Street, just off of downtown Lockhart. The right place to have a great time with friends and enjoy the game on our big screen TVs. We have a large bar lounge, allowing for many people to crowd around and cheer on your favorite team. The Lounge Sports Bar, open 7 days a week, starting at 11 a.m. The best place in Lockhart to enjoy cold beverages and watch live sports. So make the Lounge Sports Bar your favorite destination for sports and drinks.
The golden age of recruiting is now. It doesn't matter if you're in a small town. If you can ball, we'll find you. When you dominate there, your 5-star talent can't be questioned. Dance that dance. Back-to-back state titles helps your exposure. We'll promote you until you commit. Speed is what they desire, and when you're a legacy to speed, you leave no doubt. It's fun to be fast. Welcome to Recon Athlete, where we identify, reveal, and promote student athletes.
All right, and welcome to today's special broadcast here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast of the 2021 CFPO PeeWee Super Bowl. And right now we got a couple of teams from Seguin, and I forgot where the other team is from, but they're finishing up on their, I think it's the Liberty Bowl that's taking place right now for the PeeWee Championship. And here at Rattler Stadium, my name is Emilio Sarge Waters, going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action. And to my left is going to be the one, the only, the walking, living legend of Lockhart Lions sports, as the coach, Amado Galvez, doing color commentary. How's it going, Coach?
Doing great. Looking forward to a great Super Bowl between the Lockhart Lion Pee-wees and the New Braunfels Bears.
Yes. Go ahead, Coach.
I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm sure we talked about this earlier, but Lockhart only has one loss, Sarge, and that was to the New Braunfels Bears early in the season. I want to say it was the second game, 13th game of the season, and it was a good whipping. I mean, they definitely were the better team that day, but hopefully today it's Lockhart's day.
It's going to be a different day as the Bears come into this afternoon's contest at 10-0, and Lockhart Lions come in at 9-1 with their lone loss, as Coach mentioned, against the New Braunfels Bears. The same team they're going to be facing against here in the 2021 Super Bowl Pee-wee Championship here at Rattler Stadium. And Coach, yesterday we had the flag team that came away with some hardware here at Rattler Stadium.
Yes, sir. Memo Juarez's team won easily, 33-0. It was a great showing by those kids, and he did an excellent job of coaching those guys. And congratulations to him on a great year. Hats off to Memo. He did. I mean, it's very, very hard to coach at that age of flag football, because this is the first year they play football. So, it's just very difficult, and he did a great job with them. Awesome.
So congratulations to Coach Memo and the flag football team for the Lockhart Lions, as they came away with some hardware. And here at Rattler Stadium, game time was supposed to start about 12:30. This game, of course, has lasted a little bit longer. It's Seguin 20, Red Raiders 0 on a long touchdown run just now. But it's an exciting time to be a Lockhart Lion today, as the Pee-wee team had a great talking from one Ashton Dickens, sophomore quarterback for the Lockhart Lions.
Yes, sir. Pre-game, good for him that he came down, and I'm hoping he's staying for the game. I'm pretty sure he is, but he had a great talk with the kids and to get them fired up and get them ready for the big Super Bowl game. And I don't know if I mentioned to you, Sarge, but the Super Bowl teams, not just Pee-wees, but every division, get a Super Bowl ring because it's the 50-year anniversary of the league. And that's what they decided that before the season started. They told them, hey, if you win the Super Bowl, senior team, junior team, Pee-wees, and flag, you will get a ring. Not just the players. Not just the players, Sarge, the coaches and the cheerleaders.
Oh. Hey, and that's something because, you can't leave out the cheerleaders because the cheerleaders don't just go down there on the sidelines and cheer. They go through some cheer competition as well also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They did a great job by the Pee-wees, and hopefully the senior the Pee-wee team will be able to get a ring after today's game. Sarge, I'd like to mention, last couple of days I've been over to watch and practice the Pee-wees, and the head coach is Chris Martinez. Chris has done an excellent job with these guys. Great job of coaching, great job of get them together. And as a former coach, it only comes down to the head coach, but you have to have good assistants. And boy, he had some good assistants this year. They did a great job. I'd like to mention the assistant coaches were John Wright, Michael Mendez, Jeremy Wilkerson, Jesus Martinez, and Tommy Mireles. These guys did an excellent job. They gave up a lot of time and effort in coaching these young kids, and just watching them practice, I was very, very impressed with them.
And for this Pee-wee group that we're about to watch here in the Super Bowl, what's the age range for these young gentlemen?
I believe they're fourth graders, Sarge, fourth and fifth. So that would be
about 9 or 10.
Yes.
9 or 10 years old. So we're going to get a good look at some, hopefully some future Lions, and as well as we just mentioned Ashton Dickens, quarterback for the Lockhart Lions, was able to speak to him. What does that mean, as a coach yourself, to see somebody from the high school, varsity football squad to come down and talk to these young men like this?
It's great, Sarge, because it not only helps get the kids fired up, but it puts a big impression on the kids that are playing, and he can personally tell them, hey, I was right there where you are right now, just a few years ago. I started with this league. I played with the Pee-wees. I played with the juniors. I played with the seniors. And now look at me, I'm the varsity quarterback, and you can do the same thing. So it's very big impression for the young kids to keep playing and keep going and have that dream of being as a varsity football player.
Yes, and hopefully that puts a little spark into the Pee-wee group. As you mentioned, they took a big beating against the New Braunfels Bears earlier in the season, which might have been the second or third game of the year. But that was back at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
How well has this team progressed since that loss to New Braunfels to get them back into position to, potentially have a rematch with the Bears?
Watching their last couple of games, Sarge, the game was over at halftime. The teams that they played, but the Lockhart team played.
Yes.
I didn't keep up with the New Braunfels because I didn't know who Lockhart was exactly going to play because they have so many divisions, so many other teams. But watching the Lockhart team, they were very, very impressive the last couple of games. When they started the playoffs, the game was pretty much over at halftime. It was just a matter of just finishing the game and trying not to get anybody hurt. But they've made a major improvements. And watching them at practice, they added they did a few wrinkles because they know New Braunfels has been scouting them and watching their games also. And they added a few wrinkles, added a couple of trick plays here and a couple of trick plays there, and some different passes and different formations, which impressed me.
Yes.
Hopefully they'll be able to use them tonight and be to our advantage.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think New Braunfels beat Seguin 14-7, if I'm correct, to get to this position here in the Super Bowl. But Joshua Silva just chimed in, said they're 7 and 8 year olds in the Pee-wee division.
Okay. Thank you.
So thank you very much, and we're gonna see. Of course, he's got a son that's playing on there, number 7, Joshua Silva Jr., and we'll get to the team as they're coming out the tunnel. It's a nice day for football. It's nice and cool, not too sunny, big heavy overcloud. But as we're looking out here, we're noticing the development that they have going on here, and something that's big for San Marcos that they've been growing in the past few years. If you could take a look what they got going on out here, and Coach and I were just talking about it. Can you imagine a few years ago there was nothing out here?
That's nothing.
There was only San Marcos football, and that was it. So. It's going to be a great time. The Lockhart Lions looking to have a little payback against New Braunfels Bears for today's Super Bowl championship here in the Pee-wee division. So we're going to take a quick time out, run a couple of commercial spots, and we'll be right back with some Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE, and HUB certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634 or send an email to reynaconstruction@sbcglobal.com. The Lounge Sports Bar, located at 211 East Market Street, just off of downtown Lockhart. The right place to have a great time with friends and enjoy the game on our big screen TVs. We have a large bar lounge, allowing for many people to crowd around and cheer on your favorite team. The Lounge Sports Bar, open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. The best place in Lockhart to enjoy cold beverages and watch live sports. So make the Lounge Sports Bar your favorite destination for sports and drinks. Lockhart's Daily Grind is located at 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or visit our other location, Kyle's Daily Grind, at 607 West Center Street in Kyle, Texas. We proudly provide a quality cup of coffee organically grown from Honduras and amazing customer service with each visit. Sign up for our loyalty program that's redeemable at either location. Earn a point for every dollar spent to redeem discounts on future orders. Order online at Lockhart'sDailyGrind.com or KylesDailyGrind.com to stay ahead of your busy schedule. Let us cater your next event with hot and cold brewed coffee, lemonade, muffins, and more. Reach out at Lockhart'sDailyGrind@gmail.com. Lockhart's Daily Grind, 1408 South Main Street in Lockhart, or Kyle's Daily Grind at 607 West Center Street in Kyle. At Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service, we've got your towing in Lockhart and surrounding areas covered. Founded in 1967 by Jesse Johnny Barone and Fidelia Barone, Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service is a family-owned and operated business in Lockhart, Texas, and have been in the business for over 50 years now. That means we've got the experience that it takes to be the best. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service provides wrecker and towing service 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with a bilingual staff of dispatchers, drivers, office staff, and managers who provide excellent and friendly customer service. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service will treat you like you're part of the family, ready to assist you when you need it. Our friendly, experienced staff will get you and your vehicle where you need to go safely. Come by and visit us at 1400 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas, or call us at 512-668-4840. Johnny and Barone's Wrecker Service. We're committed to providing a service you can be proud of. Head on down to Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart for a meal that'll make the whole family happy. Wash down our Statesman-approved chicken fried steak with an old-fashioned root beer float. Keeping healthy? Grab a peach salad and roasted chicken. We can't wait to see y'all at Commerce Cafe at the corner of Commerce and Market Street in the heart of historic downtown Lockhart.
All right, and welcome back to Rattler Stadium here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for today's very special broadcast of the 2021 CFPO Super Bowl championship game in the PeeWee division between the New Braunfels Bears and your future Lockhart Lions. I'm Emilio Sarge Waters with the play-by-play. Alongside me is the coach, Amado Galvez, the football analyst for our varsity football squad. And he's going to be doing our color commentary for today's contest. And, Coach, here comes the Lockhart Lions, and they got a great tunnel that they're going to be running out as they introduce each and every single one. We don't have an outside crowd mic, but as they come running out their tunnel, I will definitely let you know who it is and their number, and give these young men recognition for their efforts to get this far to the Super Bowl championship here at at Rattler Stadium against the Bears.
And for those of you who don't know, this PeeWee team will be the junior team next year. And the junior team is going to be the senior team next year. And the seniors that we're playing this year are going to be your seventh grade football team.
And the Lions are going to be coming out the tunnel first. They'll be coming out one by one.
I haven't seen the other team yet. I'm sure they're here. And there's the Lockhart cheerleaders.
Yeah, we mentioned the cheerleaders earlier, and they're going to be out here rooting their team on. As there's going to be quite a bit of people out here, standing room down there at the bottom.
And I'd like to thank the people that are already tuned in. I'm sorry that the game was supposed to start at 12:30. We're running a little bit behind, but thank you for hanging in there and enjoying the game. Aubrey Voigt, Robert Ortiz, Fermin Islas, and Anthony Tobias. All right. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hopefully we'll be able to bring home a big Super Bowl trophy to Lockhart, Texas.
Oh, yes, and that would be nice, especially for these young men that are carrying the torch, the future torch of Lockhart Lion sports and Lockhart Lion football itself. As young ladies are lined up. I don't know if they're going to have them all run out at one time, Coach? Or
no, they do it individually.
They do individually? Okay.
And hopefully we'll be able to pick up the PA announcer.
Well, Lockhart Lions are going to be led out by number 4, Cameron Calhoun. And number 1, Marquise Wilkerson coming out with the Lockhart Lion flag. Sammy Delgado, number 26. Number 7, Joshua Silva. Michael Mendez came out. Number 12, Ian Tummins. Number 13, Enrique Vargas coming out. Number 19, Tyson Wilson. And number 21, Carlos Mireles. Number 27, Jesse Sanchez. Number 2, Oliver Sanchez. Number 88, Richie Garcia. Number 99, Jace Wright. Number 8, Jordan Torres. Number 5, Mason Dixon. Here comes number 6, Michael Mendez. There you are, your 2021 PeeWee Lockhart Lions. Of course, want to thank all of our sponsors for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Without their support and their sponsorship of Lockhart Lions Sports, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing here today, and that's bringing a special broadcast of Lockhart Lion football here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the 2021 CFPO Super Bowl PeeWee Championship, as we see the New Braunfels Bears. And if you're a Bear fan watching, want to welcome you to the broadcast and wish both teams the best of luck today.
Looks like Lockhart will be on the opposite side.
Okay. Coming out for the Bears, number 1, Dominic Mickles. Number 2, Mario Hernandez. Number 4, Isaiah Lux. Number 5, Julian Herrera. Number 6, Ethan Nieto. Number 8, Luke Basil. Number 10, Remy Martinez. Number 11, Zane Redmond. Number 12, Abraham Wills. Number 14, Javen Creighton. Number 15, Connor Morrison. Number 23, Jeremiah Aliman. Number 24, Noah Martinez. Number 28, Country Roads. Number 52, Bobby Stewart. Number 55, Nehemiah Farias. Number 81, AJ Tracy. Number 99, Matt Polhamus. And number 41, Dominic Martinez. And there are your 2021 New Braunfels Bears. And both teams are on the field for this afternoon's Super Bowl championship in the PeeWee division for CFPO.
Captains for Lockhart, number 4.
Cameron Calhoun.
Number
looks like they're
7.
It'll be Joshua Silva Jr. as the coaches are meeting at midfield.
Number 1.
Marquise Wilkerson.
And big number 88.
Richie Garcia. Those will be the 4 captains for the Lions.
The reason for the meeting, Sarge, is to keep everything okay. Nobody loses their temper. Nobody loses their cool. It is a big game, and some coaches do get very excited and really get into the game. And sometimes things get a little bit roughed out there, and just want to have a good, clean game.
Yeah.
Let the kids have fun.
And it didn't help with the nasty incident that took place. We won't get into all that, but that's the reason why they're meeting at midfield. But it's all in the great fun of nature and great sportsmanship that will be possessed by both teams. And for the Bears, the 4 captains will be number 1, Dominic Mickles, number 4, Isaiah Lux, number 5, Julian Herrera, and number 6, Ethan Nieto. Those will be the 4 captains for the Bears. And I believe the gentleman in the aqua shirt down there, is that the CFPO director, Coach?
Yes, sir. That is the president. That's the Jerry Jones of the league. And the whole thing, and you got to remember, we're here for the kids.
Yes.
Let the kids have fun. And the coach's ego can stay in the parking lot.
Yes, exactly.
It has no business on the field.
And good handshake between both coaches on both sides. As now the head referee's telling them, all right, get out of here. Let's get this game going. As once again, we're here live at Rattler Stadium, home of the San Marcos Rattlers, for today's CFPO Super Bowl championship in the PeeWee division. As we see both captains from both teams.
I should have liked the coaching shirts that the Lockhart coaches are wearing.
Is it similar to the one you're wearing, Coach?
Great color scheme there.
We're having the coin toss at midfield, as Lockhart will be the visiting team, but on our scoreboard, they were our home team. So we'll keep it as is.
I'd like to give a shout out to Cristina Pineda Reina, Karen Hyde, Robert Hood, Karen Hyde again, Pablo Mercado for tuning in and watching the game. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If you're watching, send us a note. Give us a shout out.
All right, we'll try and get it out up to you. Of course, got Karen Hyde. She's watching the Lions up here in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Donk.
A little bit cool over there, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it is. As we get set for the coin toss, the head referee showing the captains on both teams what's heads and what's tails.
Luckily, there's a coach there by the players because at this time the players are a little bit nervous and sometimes they make a wrong decision or a wrong call. And even the coaches are a little bit nervous also.
That looked like Bastrop won the coin toss. I don't think that was a quarter he was tossing up, Coach. It looked like a big old tire. And as you're watching the broadcast, the Bears are going to be receiving the kick and defending the right side of the end zone. As you're watching the broadcast, the Lockhart Lions will be kicking the ball off to start the game off, and they'll be defending the left zone, which is the north side of the stadium. Or should I say west side? Where were we at, Coach?
And just a note, the clock, we have 10 minutes on the clock, but it's a running clock. And the only time the clock stops is at the last 2 minutes of the game, unless there's an injury or a timeout or something like that. But it's a running clock because they have to get – there's more games coming on after we play, and they want to get them all in time and before it starts getting dark out there. Although do have the option to use the lights. Yeah, they can use the lights because I think the last game doesn't start till 5:30.
And you might see adults on the field. Coach, how does it go for PeeWee? We get at least a coach on the field for each offense and defense.
You're allowed 2 coaches each team, both offense, defense, and for special teams also.
And here we go. Carlos Morales will start things off with the kickoff, and that's going to be recovered by the Bears. And we're going to be first down and 10 to start the contest of the Super Bowl game for PeeWee Division at the 49-yard line in Bear territory.
And usually what they do, Sarge, they rotate. Two guys go with the defense, 2 guys go over the offense. And they have to stay back a certain distance.
It looks like quarterbacking for the Bears is going to be number 1, Dominic Mickles. And do I see the wishbone offense here for the Bears, Coach?
Yes. You're going to see a lot of crazy offenses. Everybody runs a little bit.
Mickles with the quarterback bootleg coming around the near side. He's going to be chased out of bounds, picking up a first down. Knocking him out of bounds is going to be number 1, Mickles, or Marquise Wilkerson.
First down for the Bears.
So right away, one play, first down on a 12-yard run by Mickles. This time Mickles going to pitch it over to number 4.
Ooh, good
and
tackle.
Getting him in the backfield, almost bringing him down and following up.
Good pursuit there.
Yeah, good pursuit.
Defense.
Sammy Delgado, the first man in the backfield, and that's going to be a big loss of 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down and 16. So great job by Delgado to get into the backfield, make the big stop. Yeah, handoff right up the middle to the fullback. And he's going to be brought down by Wilkerson. Ball's going to come out, and the Lions are going to recover.
Yes.
And that ball was stripped. So great job. The Lockhart Lions defense comes up big and creates the first turnover of the game. And the Lockhart Lions are looking good. First down and 10 with the ball at the 44-yard line in line territory.
The center for the Bears was late on the snap. Everybody's moving, but except for him, and it threw the timing off quite a bit on that play. Lockhart should come out on the wing tee.
And first snap of the game for the Lions is going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle. And the ball is going to be fumbled and goes right back to the Bears, so both defenses exchange turnovers. Looks like that was number 4, Cameron Calhoun, with the carry.
Quarterback sneak.
So the ball is going to go back to the Bears. First down and 10 at the line, 48-yard line. Mickles in the quarterback position underneath center with the quarterback keeper going around the right side. Breaks through a couple of arm tackles before he's finally going to be brought down by a host of Lions.
Good run by their quarterback there.
Great job staying in bounds. And coming off the bottom of the pile is going to be Marquise Wilkerson. Out there slowing him down was number 4, Cameron Calhoun. So far, Mickles with 2 carries and 2 first downs.
Pitch to the outside.
Coming around towards the near side. Great job by number 19 containing the outside, and Wilkerson coming up big with the fumble and comes back up with it with the strip tackle, and Wilkerson is fired up as the Lions get the ball back.
Great job on the tackle and doing the strip.
Oh, yes. The ball's going to be at the 31-yard line. Would it be first down and 10 for the Lions? So great job by Wilkerson, not only coming up with a tackle, but playing like a veteran coach, going for the strip as well.
Yes.
And you don't see that too often here in this division, but Wilkerson with the great football IQ of, what do they call it, 101, football 101?
Yes, sir. Great job.
Ball's going to be a little high to Calhoun. He's going to come around, lays his shoulder down, is going to be hit in the backfield, barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And the penalty is going to be offsides on the defense. So they'll take the 5-yard penalty, and it'll be first down and 5. Well, the ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line.
First and 5. It's a fast-moving quarter here, guys. It's already
4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. As Coach mentioned, it's a running clock. And Calhoun in shotgun formation. That's going to be a counter play to number 1, Wilkerson. He's going to get across the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up about 2 yards before it's finally brought down.
I think he turned it up a little bit too quick there. He had the outside open. But it's kind of hard to see out there. It's a lot of people moving around, a lot of bodies.
And not only that, this Lockhart Lions team is fired up. They know what happened the last time they played against this same Bear team. But this isn't the same Lockhart Lion team that played that night. So this is going to be to Wilkerson playing the Wildcat. He's going to take the ball, coming around the near side, gets across the 45, and he'll pick up the first down. So it'll be first down and 10. Ball being marked at the 48-yard line in line territory. Lockhart Lions looking to crack the 50-yard line, get across midfield for the first time.
3:22 and counting, first quarter.
See number 10, Remy Martinez coming in for the Bears. Calhoun back at shotgun formation. A penalty flag.
I think
as they're going to call false start on the Lions.
Well, the guy thought the defense made contact, but he didn't. He came across, but he got back on time.
So that's going to push the Lions back 15 yards, and that'll make it first down and 15. So I want to give a big shout out to my granddaughter, Eva. She's working the Kent Riddle Property scoreboard. You can see at the bottom of the screen.
And doing a great job.
Oh, yes. So first and 15. Calhoun gets the snap, hands the ball off to Wilkerson. Wilkerson cuts it upfield, breaks through a couple of arm tackles, got some space, crosses the 50, down to the 40. Nice cutback.
Still going.
Still on his feet, and he's finally going to be brought down inside the 35, all the way down to the 33-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 with the Lockhart Lions driving down the field in Bear territory.
Definitely made the 5 yards back.
And then some. So the ball's going to be placed at the 32-yard line, so big run by Wilkerson.
Great moves out there.
Oh, yes.
Little shake and bake.
And they had him in the backfield, Coach, but he was able to break through that arm tackle and, like you said, shake and bake his way down the field for a big first down. Where it's first down and 10 at the 32-yard line in Bear territory. Calhoun up underneath center this time. Quarterback keeper as Calhoun takes it up the middle.
Great call there by the Lockhart line coaching staff.
This time he keeps the ball and holds on to it.
You try to do things like that to keep the defense off balance.
And that'll be 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. We're at 1:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Lockhart Lions with a nice drive. Calhoun up underneath center once again. Time he's going to pitch it out to Wilkerson. The flag's going to blow. Looks like it's going to be false offsides on the offense. So once again, that'll push them back 5 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
One thing during this week, Sarge, I saw them during practice, is they're trying to change the snap count. Because they've been going on 1 the whole year, and they thought if they changed it to 2, they would try to draw some people off sides. And sometimes they can help you, sometimes they can hurt you.
And with 2 false start penalties on this drive alone, and that's going to be, as we had a defensive player jump across the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be another false start penalty on the Lions. And that'll push them back 5 more to make it 2nd down and 14.
At this point, you probably need to just go back to what you were doing before. And that's the quarter.
That's the quarter. It looks like, I think what I've seen is they let 1 play run. Or is that the end of the half? Okay, well, that's the end of the first quarter. Lockhart Lions 0, New Braunfels Bears 0 as we move across the other side of the field, where it'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Lions at the 32. Actually, it's going to be a little bit further back. But so far, Coach, what have you seen from the Lockhart Lions that they've improved from their first meeting against the New Braunfels Bears?
Sarge, they're doing a great job of getting outside, keeping the ball moving. We can just stop those little motion penalties. We should have been in good shape. We should have been, I think, scored by now. Doing a good job on defense. Good job of surrounding the ball carrier and making gang tackles.
So with the first play of the second quarter coming up, it is 2nd down and 14. The ball is at the 36-yard line in Bear territory. Wilkerson is back at shotgun formation, wildcat formation for the Lions. That's going to be a little high snap. Wilkerson's going to bring it down, goes around the right side, gets the edge, gets across the original line of scrimmage all the way down to the 30-yard line, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 after the pickup of 6 from Wilkerson.
Shout out to Clark Wright, who's watching. Also, Paulo Mercado, Coach Darryl Thomas, Michael Craig DeBerry, and Scott Smith.
Hey, Mr. Smith. I want to give him a big shout out. He was on the last broadcast of the season with us when Lockhart played Bernie Champion. It was great to be back in the booth with them for that one night. And Calhoun at shotgun formation. And penalty once again.
I think we moved again.
Yeah. False start on the whole right side of the offense. And as you mentioned, Coach, they changed things up on the snap count. And so far they've been only able to catch themselves off guard.
Yes. Sometimes you fool yourself.
So after the 5-yard mark off, it's going to be 3rd down and 13. So 3rd down and 13 as the Lions break the huddle. It's a Calhoun in shotgun formation. There's going to be another reverse to Wilkerson. This time they're going to stuff him in the backfield, and he'll lose a yard.
Good job on defense.
So great job by the Bears,
yes.
led by number 6, Ethan Nieto, in for the stop.
They all stayed at home and waited for them to come, for him to come to them instead of them going to him.
So that's going to make it 4th down and 13. They're going to give them a loss of 1 yard, Coach, so that'll be 4th down and 14.
And they're going for it.
Well, I think a field goal is a little bit far out of the question from here, Coach. So Calhoun up underneath center. And he loses the fumble, the snap. And the Bears are going to recover, but regardless, it was still 4th down. That's going to be a turnover on downs. And the Bears defensively stand up, of course, with the aid of several false start penalties on the Lions. So it'll go back to the Bears, first down and 10. Ball's going to be at the 35-yard line. So Mickles underneath center. And Mickles going to keep the ball coming around the near side.
Oh, good.
Nice blocking around the edge, and Wilkerson's going to come up with a big tackle. In my opinion, the game-saving tackle all the way down to midfield, where it'll be a first down and 10 for the Bears.
Good run by that young man.
Yeah, 15-yard pickup on first down and 10. And right away, the Bears come up to the line of scrimmage. And penalty flag is going to be false start on the Bears. So false start penalties go on both sides, Coach.
It started to get contagious. Sometimes it's just better to go on one.
And the Bears line up, first down and 15. Mickles with the snap. Keeping going around the left side. Looks like there's going to be a holding penalty on the back side of it, Coach.
Yes.
And Mickles with the nice run.
Fumbles
the ball. And the Lockhart Lions are going to recover. And I'm pretty sure the Lions are going to decline this, and it'll be Lockhart line ball, first down and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Decline, yes. Referee, confirm your what you said.
So big play once again defensively for the Lions. Have created 3 turnovers on 3 fumbles. They're recovering all 3 of them. So once again, the Lockhart Lions have the ball, first down and 10. This time a little bit further back into their own side of the field at the 36-yard line. And the Lions do receive the second half kickoff. The Lockhart Lions need to put some points on the board on this drive, Coach.
5:13 left. Yes, definitely put some points on the board.
So Lions come up to the line of scrimmage, first down and 10. Snap's going to go to Wilkerson as he goes around the right side. Once again, gets the edge on a nice stiff arm. Is going to be hit out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And that'll bring up second down and 5. So far, both defenses for the Lockhart Lions and the Bears have stood up.
Yes, good job of both defenses.
Wilkerson with the snap. Goes up the middle, breaks a couple of arm tackles. Nice sidestep, gets the first down. Still trying to make a move, and he's finally going to be brought down on the far side of the field. Tackle's going to be led by Dominic Mickles for the Bears. So first down and 10 for the Lockhart Lions. And once again, I want to welcome everybody to today's special broadcast of Lions Pride Sports broadcast of the CFPO 2021 PeeWee Super Bowl championship game between the Lockhart Lions and New Braunfels Bears. Right now, we're deadlocked at 0 apiece as Calhoun gets a snap, goes around the right side, stiffs arm of the Bear defender, shakes off another tackler, and is finally going to be brought down after a nice spin move all the way across midfield to the 45-yard line.
Good tough run by that young man. Great job.
Yeah, great job staying on his feet.
We need to hurry up because we've got 3:14 left, and it's a running clock.
Oh, yeah, second down and 5. Lions got 45 yards to go to get into that end zone. And once again, putting points on the board will be huge, Coach, as they do get the kickoff.
Yes, sir.
In the second half. Calhoun in the backfield.
Oh, no.
Fumble on the handoff, and that's going to be recovered by the Bears. And I tell you what, that Bears defensive end was in there quickly, Coach.
Yes, he was. He was right there, ready to take the handoff, it seems like.
So turnover after turnover, and this defense for both squads have stood up once again. And it is Bears football, first down and 10 at the 45-yard line in line territory with 2:20 left to go here in the first half. So now the Lockhart Lions defense has to come up and stop the Bears once again to keep them out of the end zone. And it's going to be a quick toss to the running back going around the far side. He's going to be hit and brought down by number 1, Wilkerson.
2-minute warning.
So 2-minute warning, that's going to stop the clock right there, and we'll go and keep it right here. And, Coach, great battle so far today.
Great job. Both defense. The defense are playing awesome. They really stepped up and start playing, not just for Lockhart, but for the New Braunfels Bears.
So as we come back from the 2-minute warning, as Mickles gets a snap, nice stiff arm to the defender, and he's going to get around the edge, coming around the near side, but he's going to be brought down and tackled by Wilkerson. And see, Wilkerson's going for the strip as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Boy, he missed. The guy ran by him, but he turned around not just to make the tackle, but try to get the ball.
Yeah. So Wilkerson and Mickles were deadlocked in a tug of war with the football. And that'll be first down and 10 for the Bears. As the sun starts to come out from the clouds. Inside handoff to the big fullback number 6, Ethan Nieto. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards. So that'll bring up second down and 7 with less than a minute and a half of football left to play here in the first half. As the Bears are hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Mickles gets a snap, goes around the left side, cuts it upfield, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the first down by Calhoun and Wilkerson. And they're going to give him the first down.
Wow.
And the timeout's going to be called for the Bears, and that'll be their first timeout. With 1:07 left to go here in the first half. And the Bears have 2 timeouts remaining while the Lockhart Lions have all 3. But so far the Bears are at the 20-yard line, the furthest down the field that either team has gotten so far here in the first half, as it's been a defensive battle during the first half.
Sarge, I'd like to give a shout-out to Pablo Mercado, who gives us a good Sarge and you and Coach do a great job of broadcasting for the game for the people who can't make it. Y'all do a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you, Pablo.
Thank you, Pablo. Yes. This is why we do what we do. So folks that can't come to watch the game in person can still watch it live, courtesy of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, as well as all the sponsors and supporters of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And also don't forget, guys, after this broadcast, it goes to YouTube, and you can watch it for forever.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's live on YouTube right now as Mickles gets the snap, comes around the near side. Delgado almost gets him back in the backfield. Coming around the right side, sidesteps the defender, and is finally going to be knocked out of bounds by number 12, Ian Tummins, and Wilkerson.
Both number 1s are pretty good football players for both teams.
And hurrying up to the line of scrimmage as the Bears have the ball at the 3-yard line. Once again, Milkles with the carry, and he's going to be brought down from behind just shy of the end zone by Cameron Calhoun. And we got less than 30 seconds left to go here in the ball game, in the first half, Ball is inside the 1-yard line. Mickles fumbles the ball, and the Lions are going to recover in the end zone for a touchback.
Wow.
And talking about oh, man. That's the 4th fumble that the Lions recovered defensively, and couldn't have come at a better time for the Lions and a worse time for the Bears.
Looked like he was going to pitch the ball because he pulled out too quick. Like he wanted to get the ball and pitch it to the running back coming around across, and he pulled out too soon.
So lost the ball.
Yeah.
That's lost the ball. That's going to stop the clock with 17 seconds, Coach. And the ball's going to be placed at the 20-yard line. Lions probably going to have this might be their last play of the first half.
Well, they call
a timeout, so they're going to be charged with their first timeout with 17 seconds. Both teams are going to have 2 timeouts remaining. And I'm pretty sure Lockhart probably have maybe 2, maybe 3 more plays left in them, Coach.
Maybe 2. I don't see them throwing a Hail Mary. It'll probably be some kind of reverse here. Some kind of trick play. It's been a good time for a trick play. We'll see.
But great job defensively for both squads once again. And Lockhart Lions comes up big. Of course, it went off the mishandle on the snap from the center to Wilkerson, or to Mickle, excuse me. And the Lockhart Lions were able to recover the ball in the end zone.
Referees, officials in the huddle for some reason. I'm sure he's not calling the play.
Here, let me tell you what I've seen, Coach.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so the Lions coming up to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 17 seconds left to go here in the first half. And it's going to be a low snap picked up by Wilkerson. He's going to take it around the right side. Got some room to run, and he's finally going to be knocked out of bounds. And the Lockhart Lions is going to call a timeout with 6 seconds left to go. So big run on first down and 10.
Yeah, great run.
Yeah, gain of 20 yards. Lions still need 60 yards to go with 6 seconds before halftime. And once again, the Lockhart Lions do receive the second half kickoff. And here comes the Lions up to the line of scrimmage. Wilkerson in shotgun formation. High snap coming around the near side. Got the blocker in front of him. Goes around him. Gets the edge. Trying to get the outside.
Ooh.
Stiffs arm a defender.
Face mask.
And it's going to be a face mask. And the time has run out, but the Lockhart Lions are going to be able to run one untimed down. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And that'll put the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Or it'll be first down and 10. One play.
One more play. We'll see what they have up. The head coach has up his sleeve.
All right, so one play left to go. Untimed down. Wilkerson in the backfield, shotgun formation. Gets the snap, goes around the right side. Got the defender coming up the middle. Stiffs harms him, gets to the edge. Trying to get the sideline. Going to be ran out of bounds by number 4, Isaiah Lux. And that's going to do it for the first half between the New Braunfels Bears and Lockhart Lions, both tied at 0 apiece here at halftime for the 2021 CFPO Super Bowl Championship game.
That was going to be a sweet pass there, Sarge, except he didn't have time to set up and throw.
So as we go through halftime, we got about a 5-minute halftime. We're going to take a quick timeout too as well, and we'll be right back for the start of the second half here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
The golden age of recruiting is now. Welcome to Recon Athlete.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794. Email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
All right, welcome back for the halftime show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Actually, the Kreitz Market halftime show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for today's first very special broadcast of the 2021 PeeWee Super Bowl Championship for the CFPO organization. And speaking of championship, we have Coach Memo of the flag team. Y'all here in the press box with us. And congratulations on y'all's big win yesterday.
Thank you, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. It was a well-deserved win. The boys grinded all year long.
There we go.
Yeah, so the boys did a fine job yesterday. They came out and executed the game plan. We had a early game, so we ended up playing at 9 o'clock. So the parents and the coaches, team moms all got together and ended up renting out one of those party buses, right?
Yes.
And we all met up like at 6:30 in the morning over there by the junior high. But I mean, it's part of the game plan, getting them out there early. Get that way they're already awake by the time it's game time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once again, congratulations! It was a big win. I think Coach mentioned it was 33-0.
It was 33-0. Yeah.
Why so close?
You know what, man? We went out there, we executed the game plan, did what we had to do, and I have believe it or not, I have a bunch of 4-year-olds. The flag division is 5 and 6.
Right.
But I have like 4-year-olds on the team, and we got up big, real early, and my babies were able to, get in and have some playing time.
Oh, wow. How valuable is that, especially for next year?
It is so valuable, man. I mean, we need these kids to keep on liking it, and sitting on the bench all year is not gonna cut it.
Right.
So they need their fair share of playing time.
And for them to be a part of a championship game like that and bring home some hardware, that's got to be something huge for them.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. This, I couldn't have asked for a better, beginning, of their little careers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So coming out with a championship their very first year playing flag football, playing, the very first time that they ever played football, they walked away with a championship with their little trophies and, got to bring back some more hardware, back to Lockhart.
Memo, tell us about your assistant coaches.
Oh, man, they're awesome, man. They're so supportive. And I'm very the way that I run my football teams is very, X has to do, A and B. You know what I mean? A has to do, Y and Z. It's I go by a book. You know what I mean? And for the coaches, they give me their opinions, and it's very valuable. And I tell them, hey, I love it, but we got to go by the book. And for them to be so understanding and say, hey, you know what, coach, you've been doing this a while. You're going on 10 plus years. You've been doing this a while. We're going to respect what you want to go with. And
right.
To have a supportive group of coaches like that, it means the world. You know what I mean?
Give us your names.
So I got Jesus Alcantara. I got Isaac Gutierrez. I got Roy Reyes and Pablo Mercado. And, of course, I had my team mom, which she's always so very helpful. She helps. I take care of the stuff on the football field. My team mom, Amber Monsivais, she takes care of all the paperwork, communicating with the parents, times, dates, the whole 9 yards. The stuff that we don't have to worry about, so we can concentrate on.
And it's
coaching.
a very, very important job.
Very important.
Coaching the team is just time consuming itself, and trying to do all the extra stuff would be impossible.
I know it, man. I know it. Looks like we're starting up.
Yes, we're starting the second half. Of course, here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, looks like Cameron Calhoun covered up the football. And as you're watching this game, Coach, of course, the only loss that the Lockhart Lions PeeWee squad suffered was against the same Bears team. It's a different ball game from what it was the first time.
It definitely is. And, I talked to Coach, and I told him, hey, man, let's shake it off, and he was like, he's 100% confident, him and the kids, By the way, let me just, congratulate Coach Martinez. I mean, he's doing an awesome job. I mean, yesterday they rented out a whole movie theater for the kids to go watch Ghostbusters together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like they had the whole theater to themselves, and for he's doing the right thing, and he's no rookie to this. He's been doing this a long time as well. Him and his father, Mr. Martinez, he was back in the Coach Clay era.
Yes.
So, they got plenty of experience, but they're coming out with the game plan, and they're executing.
There, Wilkerson with the snap going around the left side, breaking through an arm tackle. A nice sidestep. Nice spin move to pick up the first down.
I like how you dove forward to try to get the first down.
And talk about that great defensive stop at the end of the half for the Lockhart Lions. Bears had the ball inside the 1 yard line.
So valuable.
And, of course, it was a mishandling of the snap, but still coming up big, recovering the ball in the end zone.
It was very important for them to do that, right before half, because they get the ball back 0-0 level playing field. If they can go up a touchdown right now and the defense can hold them, I think that they'll be all right.
Okay. And it's got to be big for the PeeWee team that they know they faced this team earlier in the year, and they took a good little beating from them, but for them to be right in the middle of the thing, in the game. 0-0, they still have a chance.
Last time they met, I think it was a 36-6.
Ooh,
that was tough.
Yeah, and great tackle in the backfield as Wilkerson was tackled for a loss of yardage.
The thing about this league, Sarge, is once you're ahead, it's very tough to come back, and then once you're ahead by 2 touchdowns, it's pretty much impossible because with the running clock catches up with you.
It really does. It really, last 2 minutes of the game to do regulation clock, but man, that's nothing. That's nothing. And then we hardly ever pass, so for you to get the clock to stop, you got to really step out of bounds.
So we have Calhoun in the backfield now, and he'll take the snap coming around the near side, trying to get the edge.
Not very much.
Now he's going to backtrack, go across the field.
Good block.
Big block coming around the backside. Calhoun got some space to run.
Keep running. Oh.
And Calhoun almost comes up with a big first down, and he loses the football.
Beautiful.
And it's going to be picked up by the Bears. Oh, actually, they're going to mark him down. Yeah, they're going to mark him down. So a big run by Calhoun. As he ran probably about 80 yards.
Gorgeous blocks like that are so underrated.
It is.
Underrated.
It is. When we talked about Wilkerson earlier in the first half, he came up with the tackle, but stripping for the football, and was able to come up with the fumble as well. And the penalty flag's going to blow the play dead. It looks like one of the defenders didn't have their mouthpiece in their mouth, which is very important. Especially at this age, they're not ready to lose their baby teeth.
Nope.
No, sir.
You want to eat those candy apples.
All right, so 3rd down and 3 coming up. As Wilkerson gets the snap, comes around the near side. Got a blocker in front of him, gets across the 30, picks up the first down the sideline.
Keep going.
Sidestep still on his way.
Ooh.
And he's finally going to be brought down inside the 10-yard line to the 7, where the Lions are going to have the ball first down and go from the 7-yard line.
Great run there.
And the Lions are threatening inside the red zone for the first time today.
Lockhart coach is a little bit excited.
This is it, man. This
Yes.
is it. Last time that Lockhart was in the Super Bowl was, I want to say, mine and Coach Clay's team 7 years ago.
Wow.
We had 2 Super Bowl teams competing 7 years ago.
So Wilkerson gets a snap, goes around the left side, stiff arm a defender, and big hit, and he stays on his feet. And like Coach said, lunges forward to the 4-yard line.
And a lot of that was on his own, Sarge.
Yeah.
Great job of running and diving forward keep the ball
Or to
forward.
be, second down and go to go. And, of course, Coach mentioned to me, Coach Memo, that Ashton Dickens was out there talking to these young men before the game.
That's so valuable.
Yes.
To have a CFPO player.
Quarterback sneak up the middle by Calhoun. And the scrum is moving
Still
and
going.
moving into the end zone for
Touchdown.
Lockhart line. Touchdown.
Awesome.
So great job as a line.
I saw that line.
Yeah, how important is that at this age for this line to recognize and push forward?
Pushing that guy forward.
It's another one of those things, Sarge. It's another one of those things to where, the running backs, quarterbacks, they always get all the recognition when they score touchdowns, but, the heart of the team, really lies in that line.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then for them, at this young of an age, it shows how well coached they are, Shows how well coached they are to be able to, recognize that, hey, we don't have it yet. Let's keep on pushing.
Yes. And that was great right there. And you credit that touchdown to the offensive line as well. 6-0 right now as the Lions are looking to go for, I believe it's, how does it go for here? 2 points, 1 point? How does it determine what the extra point's going to be?
It's just like regular high school football. Either you run it in for 2 or you kick it for 1.
Okay. All right, so the Lions come up to the line of scrimmage with an opportunity for an extra point try. Then Wilkerson gets the snap, going around the near side, trying to catch the edge. Nice spin move into the end zone.
He got it.
And the 2-point conversion is good.
Coach is hyped. Look at him.
Yeah.
He is excited.
Yeah, guys, in case you missed it earlier, I'd like to really give a shout out to the head coach, Chris Martinez. His assistant coach is John Wright, Michael Miranda, Jeremy Wilkerson, Jesus Martinez, and Tommy Mireles. Great job, guys. Great job. Great season. Good job coaching these young men.
Take over, Coach, for a minute. Hello?
As we get ready for the kickoff, Lockhart will be kicking off to New Braunfels Bears.
Yeah. Alex, my brother's going to pick him up.
We have 3:01
Okay.
left in the third quarter, and clock's going, running clock.
All right.
The kick is on.
It's good. Get it.
Oh,
There we go. Recovered by Lockhart.
Wow, good job.
Recovered by Lockhart.
That guy for the Ruffles just looked at the football and said, "Hey, am I supposed to jump on that or catch it or what?" Luckily for us, Lockhart had the answer for him.
Beautiful recovery. Beautiful recovery.
That almost looked like the Dallas-Atlanta game from last year.
Yes, yeah. I think the special teams coach for the Falcons is coaching for the New Braunfels Bears now.
But a great job and great awareness by the special teams of the Lockhart Lions to be able to fall on that after it hit 10 yards.
Sarge,
that's important.
Let me tell you something, man. Last game, that's what affected Lockhart. That's why the score was what it was. The special teams really affected us. But they worked so hard this past week on special teams all week long, and you can tell it just paid off.
And it shows great coaching because, I mean, as whether 7 and 8 year olds, you see a ball on the ground, you're going to want to jump on it. But to notice, to realize where the 10-yard line is, the 10-yard marker is at, and to be able to jump on top of it, that's great coaching right there. Great coaching right there. And, and give a lot to the kids for understanding and listening to the coaches and make it a big difference right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, 100%.
So we're underneath 90 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Referee has a big discussion. We have offsides.
It's going to be offsides on the defense. They're going to move it back to the 49-yard line in Bear territory.
In case you didn't notice, ours number one took a big shot and he was pretty shaken up, but it looks like he's hanging in there.
That's one kid that we do not want to get hurt, Wilkerson.
He is the MVP.
Yeah, he's been there. Of course, at the end of the game, we're going to have your recon athlete, offense, and defensive players of the game. And Wilkerson gets a snap coming around the near side, stiffs arm a defender. And he's finally going to be knocked out of bounds by number 6, Ethan Nieto. And that'll be a loss of yardage. Maybe of about 4 yards.
We got a flag.
38 seconds left in the third.
That's going to be holding on the offense. And that's going to be declined. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 14.
The most important thing is we got the football, and they can't score without the football.
Absolutely.
So we have it, and we have the lead.
And Lockhart will have the ball for the remainder of the third quarter. And it looks like their coaching staff is just going to go ahead and let the clock run out. As referees aren't even waiting. They're going to go and move the ball to the other side of the field. So that's going to do it for the third quarter as we get set for the fourth and final quarter of the 2021 CFPO PeeWee Super Bowl championship game between the Lockhart Lions and the New Braunfels Bears, as the Lions are up 8-0 after a 3-yard touchdown run by Calhoun, courtesy of the offensive line. And a huge scrum to get him into the end zone. 2-point conversion was good by Wilkerson, and that's where we stand, 8-0. With 10 minutes left, of course, a running clock. And with Lockhart Lions having the ball right now, the Bears desperately need to get the ball back from the Lions, and the Lions need to hold on to the football. And it is 2nd down and 14. Ball is at the 48-yard line in Lion territory. Wilkerson with the snap, going around the right side. Sidesteps the defender in the backfield. And it looks like he's going to be able to get right back to the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 14. Of course, I want to welcome everybody to the broadcast. My name is Emilio Sarge Juarez, giving you all the play-by-play action. Coach Galvez, Amado Galvez, the coach, with color commentary, and our special guest, Coach Memo from the Lockhart Lion flag football team. Brought home some hardware yesterday with a big 33-0 victory in the early morning game yesterday.
Absolutely.
And right now, the Lockhart Lions PeeWee squad up 8-0 over the New Braunfels Bears. The 10-0 Bears handed the Lockhart Lions their only loss this year. Snap goes to Wilkerson coming around the near side. He's going to be dragged down in the backfield, and that'll bring up a big 4th down.
Like I was telling Sarge earlier, all these guys are going to be on the junior team next year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They sure will.
And that's how it works. The junior team will move up to seniors, and the PeeWee team move up to juniors, and the flag move up to PeeWee.
Yes, sir. That's correct. That's absolutely right.
So we're going to have some excellent squads moving up on both sides of both divisions coming up.
Absolutely. This is going to be some good seasons, some good football being played next year. People don't realize how important these youth organizations are, for being the building blocks, for our varsity teams.
Oh, it is. 4th down and 17. Looking to throw. It's Wilkerson, and he's going to be hit and dropped and fumbled. That's going to be they're going to call him down.
Call him down.
So the Bears are going to take over. 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line, at the 41-yard line. And, Coach Melvin, you talked about the teams coming up. These kids that keep coming back and showing up week in and week out. But also you got to give it up to the volunteers that do it, as yourself and all the other coaches from all the other divisions. And not only that, but the parents that are involved with it as well. They might not be on the sidelines, but being up in the crowd, as you said, you got, each division got their team mom. How important is it to have a team mom for the divisions?
They're the bridge. They're the communication between the coaches and the parents. You know what I mean? They're the ones that handle really the heavy load of the work, paperwork. Lineups, the names, the team shirts.
Right.
The whole 9 yards. But having a solid group of parents, like you see, the stands, they're full. I mean, it is incredible.
Yes.
I mean, it's amazing to have fans like this, getting riled up. You don't know the goosebumps you get when you're down on the field, hearing these parents go wild.
Usually, like in coaching, the coordinators are important, but in this league, the team moms are just important as the coordinators. I tell you that they do an awesome job, all of them.
Penalty flag coming around the backside as Mickles takes the snap, hands it off to number 5, Julian Herrera.
Remember, once you mentioned some of the team moms, I don't know all of them, but for each division.
I'll go from the flag on up. So Amber Monsiváis handled most of the work for both flag teams. That was maroon flag and white flag. For the PeeWees is Miss Rachel Martinez, which is Coach Martinez's wife. For the juniors is Shelby Gonzalez. Yes. Shelby Gonzalez. She handles all the juniors. Team mom duties. And for the seniors, it was Laura Mojica. All those ladies. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Wow, they were MVP definitely.
These guys are desperate for a touchdown.
Oh, they are. As number 4 with the tough run, Isaiah Lux, and he's going to be dropped right back at the line of scrimmage.
But just imagine you're undefeated, and you're playing at the championship Super Bowl, and you're behind.
Yeah, against a team that you easily defeated earlier in the year. So,
and then you can't say, well, we'll play them again next week. No, there is no next week. This is it.
This is it.
Mickles underneath center for the Bears. Gets the snap, tosses it over to number 5, Herrera. He goes around the left side.
Ooh.
And he's going to be hit out of bounds by number 4, Cameron Calhoun, with a big hit. But that'll be another first down for the Bears. The ball's going to be placed at the 27-yard line, in line territory, where it'll be first down and 10.
I'd like to mention, Sarge, former Lockhart line great Rodney Wilson has a son playing today in this game.
Yeah, former state powerlifting champion.
Well, Rodney
Wilson.
You know what's funny? Rodney has a son playing for a championship right now, and we had his younger son.
And there's a fumble, and the Lockhart Lions going to recover. And I tell you what, big number 7, Joshua Silva Jr. with a big hit, knocking the football loose, and the Lions will have the ball once again.
This is it.
And it's a big stop by the defense once again. And go ahead, Coach Memo. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries. Rodney Wilson has a son, Tyson Wilson, playing right now. And he has his youngest son, Kason Wilson, that played yesterday on my flag team.
Oh, wow.
So he has 2 kids, hopefully back-to-back championships,
Yes. Hopefully they'll follow in their dad's footsteps and their uncle's footsteps, Sean Wilson.
Well, he was also a state powerlifting champion and a great fullback for the Lockhart Lions.
Actually, Sean was a great football player.
So the Lions have the ball back, first down and 10 at the 24-yard line. That's a low snap. It's going to be picked up, run right up the middle by Wilkerson, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 1-yard pickup. It'll bring up second down and 9. And, of course, that clock continues to tick away. It's a running clock with 3:50 left to go in the ball game.
Possession. That's the name of the game right now.
Yes. Take your time in the huddle and just run the ball. Take the air out of the football.
So second down and 9 coming up. Wilkerson gets the snap, goes around the right side, stiffs arm a defender going around the edge. Gets to the sideline and steps out himself. I tell you what, he loves those stiffs arm, and he's handing them out like it's Halloween candy.
His father also a collegiate player.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow.
He's also a collegiate player. That kid Marquez is special. He's very special.
So it's going to bring up third down and 7. Now I know where the stiff arms come from.
Derrick Henry. He watches Derrick Henry on Sunday.
Oh, yes. The king of stiff arms.
2:54 in counting.
So big 2 plays coming up right now as the Lockhart Lions, as long as they could pick up the first down, and it looks like it's going to be a timeout called.
New Braunfels.
By New Braunfels. That'll be their first of 3 here in the second half.
Memo, tell us something about next year. What big plans you have? I know one of our goals is to get more kids involved, get more players. Even for this PeeWee team, I see there's only like 15 players on the sideline. I mean, for the total.
So it starts with the community. It starts with giving back to the community. I figure this is a good time to talk about it.
Yes.
Have a little bit of exposure. This year we're doing a little bit of a toy drive for Christmas, for the less fortunate. So what we want to do is, if anybody here is listening or knows somebody that cannot, afford to give their kids a Christmas that they deserve, please contact us on CFPO. We have flyers out. Check our CFPO page. We're donating, a lot. I think we're donating close to $1,500 worth of toys and Christmas trees to families so that they can have the holidays that the kids deserve. You know what I mean? And it starts with the community. You know what I mean? Giving back to the community, so the community wants to be involved with us.
Well, that's awesome. And I'll definitely be looking for that flyer and share it on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page as Wilson gets a snap, goes around the right side, picks up the first down before he runs out of bounds at the 35. And talking about the biggest first down of the game, coming at the hands of Wilkerson with 2.5 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And that was huge. First down and 10 for the Lions.
All coach needs to do is just take his time now.
Yes.
Just take his time.
Stay in the huddle.
Run that clock down. Run that huddle clock down.
And I tell you what, great performance by both teams today defensively, as Lockhart was able to create. I think that was their 5th turnover on defense that they created.
Yeah, and your Broncos definitely doesn't have anything to be ashamed about. They really showed up today and played. Great job by them this season.
2-minute warning. Here we go. This is it.
So 2-minute warning coming up, and Lockhart Lions leading 8-0 here in the 2021 CFPO Super Bowl PeeWee Championship game. Quarterback underneath centers, Calhoun. Quarterback keeper, great job by Calhoun to hold on to that as the Bears were going straight for that football. And, of course, Calhoun started off the game for the Lions on their first play and ended up fumbling on the quarterback keeper, and he's been able to hold on to the football, and none bigger than that play right there as the Bears were clawing at that one.
Look for New Broncos to use their timeouts.
I think they get two timeouts a half. I think they've already used one.
All right, so Lions come up to the line of scrimmage. Wilkerson gets a snap, is met in the backfield, and is dropped for a 4-yard loss, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
107.
And 14. And it looks like the Bears are going to use their final timeout.
This will be big. Lockhart, 2 championships. Bringing them back to to Lockhart. This is huge. And New Braunfels, people don't understand how much bigger New Braunfels is than Lockhart.
Yes.
And they have a great program, not just for the Pee-wees, but all levels, seniors, juniors, great support, great program. They videotape all their games for their parents. Awesome.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what is it going to mean, as you talked about, we're going moving forward to next year. Of course, we still got this game to finish up right here. Still got 1:03 left. But to be able to bring home 2 pieces of hardware, especially one of them being a Super Bowl championship, going back to the community, that's one of the biggest points that y'all going to push through to bring in more players, more kids.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Just next year we expect. This year we've had the largest number of kids that we've ever had. And next year we want to surpass that.
Right.
And I think that these 2 championships is going to help that.
Yeah, Calhoun gets a snap. It's stripped of the football, but it looks like Lockhart's going to be able to recover it.
58 seconds.
So great job recovering that football, but it'll be a loss of yardage. That'll bring up 4th down and 16. And as long as the Bears are able to hold the Lions off from getting a first down, the Bears just might have 1 play left in them before the clock's going to run out. And the Lockhart Lions coaching staff is going to call a timeout as they try to run off as much time as possible with 24 seconds left. So 4th down and 16. The Lockhart Lions need a first down to seal the game. But if the New Braunfels Bears can hold them off and keep them from getting that first down, Coach, they're going to have at least one play.
Yes, sir. And look for them to try to get in the end zone.
They are a passing team. They're not afraid to pass it. So look for our coaches to play a little bit deep with their kids.
Yeah, they did go for one pass to start the second half off for them on their first play. It was incomplete, though. So here come the Lockhart Lions up to the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 16. 24 seconds left to go. Wilkerson gets the snap coming around the near side. Got some room to run.
Ooh.
Great job by the Bears, number 5.
Great tackle.
Julian Herrera, open field tackle.
He grabbed those ankles and held on.
He sure did. So with 18 seconds left to go.
No timeouts.
I don't think I have any more fingernails left.
So no timeouts. The Bears are going to have to score on this possession right here, unless they could get the ball out of bounds, run out of bounds. So Mickles, who's been the leader of the Bears so far, gets the snap, drops back,
pass.
looking to throw, throws over the middle, incomplete.
13 seconds.
Good for Lockhart, bad for the Bears.
Had Mickles thrown the ball a little bit higher, he had his receiver wide open.
And he had time to throw. He just rushed it a little bit.
So 2nd down and 10, 13 seconds left to go. Bears needing to get into the end zone and convert a 2-point conversion to tie this game.
Looks like Lockhart's bringing the house.
A little discussion about the football. Okay, let's throw out the helium ball and bring in the
Pulling a Tom Brady out there.
So Mickles underneath center. Mickles gets the snap, drops back, got the receiver wide open. Beautiful diving catch.
That's it.
And the clock's going to continue to run. I don't know why the clock is still not going on the scoreboard.
Gets in the first down.
Okay.
Once they set the chains, it starts.
So 6 seconds.
So it starts now.
Clock is moving now.
Oh.
And spikes the ball down with 1 second left.
This is a championship game.
I'll tell you what, great job. No matter how this game ends, Coach, what a game we have here today on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the 2021 CFPO Super Bowl championship game.
Yes, sir. Excellent job. Great awareness by their quarterback to just take the snap calmly and spike it.
It's hard to believe that these kids are 7 and 8 years old.
Oh, man, I was about to say the same thing.
I mean, if you have a 7 or 8 year old at home, just look at him. And
Yes.
just, think about it. Like these complex rules, complex to the outsiders, right?
Yes.
But these kids live and breathe it.
Yeah, and great job by Mickles to get down there with a beautiful throw, and then the whole offensive team was able to rush down there, get set. And as you said, 7 and 8 year olds, I've seen NFL games where they can't even get that right.
Absolutely.
It's very, very difficult to do. And sometimes as coaches, you don't practice that stuff enough. You do, you go over it, but you don't practice it enough.
And here we go. It's going to be the last play of the game.
This is it. Here we are.
This is going to be it. Mickles underneath center.
1 second on the clock.
The house, they're deep.
Mickles gets a snap, drops back, looking to throw over the middle.
That's ball game.
And that's ball game. The catch is going to be made, and that is it. The Lockhart Lions PeeWee football team is your 2021 CFPO Super Bowl champions. And look at them kids grow. Look at the coaches.
I don't know.
I mean, not just the coaches realize what happened the first time these two teams played, but the kids understand that.
I don't know who's more happy, the kids or the coaches. Awesome job. Congratulations, Lockhart Lions.
Absolutely. Chris Martinez and his staff did a wonderful job with these kids, bouncing back from their only loss in the season. They lost 36-6 in the comeback and beat an undefeated team.
For the championship.
For the championship, to take it all. I mean, this is they're the number one team in the league. You know what I mean? They are the number one team in the league.
And Lockhart came in here and could have thought about what happened the first time these two teams met and thought about that before the game and said, hey, you know what, let's just go out there and play. And great job by the Lockhart Lions PeeWee squad. Congratulations to them for being your 2021 CFPO Super Bowl champions. But got to give it up to the Rumples Bears, too. They didn't make it easy. They did not make it easy for the Lockhart Lions, and they came out here and, they played their hearts out. Defensively was awesome. Mickles did an outstanding job as a quarterback for the Bears, and, hats off to these young men. Every single one that's out there, coaching staff, and these players did a great job, tremendous job, and unfortunately, only one team can win the championship at the end of the day, and that is your 2021 CFPO Lockhart Lions PeeWee football squad. So we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we're going to have your Recon Athlete post-game show. And with your post-game show, we're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game. And we'll be right back as you're watching Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
The golden age of recruiting is now. Welcome to Recon Athlete.
All right, and we're back here at Rattler Stadium, and once again, congratulations, as you see them at midfield, to your 2021 PeeWee Super Bowl champions. Emilio Sarge Juarez did all the live play-by-play action, along with the coach Amado Galvez with color commentary, and joining us here at the second half, special guest broadcaster Coach Memo from the PeeWee football squad that took home some hardware yesterday, and Coach, CFPO Lockhart Lions taking home two pieces of hardware today.
Excellent job on both teams, especially today. This is a very good football team that they beat, and for them to show up and do a great job, awesome win. I can't be more proud of this football team, the Lockhart Lions, and especially the coaching staff. They awesome job.
Absolutely, they absolutely did.
Hey, you know what? I'm closing in on, of course, Wilkerson getting some hugs down there, and this team took it to heart when they lost the first time against these Bears, and that's why they say Lockhart. They showed a lot of heart today and come out victorious 8-0. And of course, I want to welcome everybody to the Recon Athlete postgame show, and with the postgame, we're going to have your postgame honors. And right now, I want to give you a Recon Athlete defensive players of the game, and it's going to go to number one, Marquise Wilkerson, who had a tremendous defensive game. Had a strip tackle, recovered a fumble, and was all over the field defensively, creating tackles all over the place. And along with Marquise Wilkerson, I want to give another Recon Athlete defensive player of the game, co-defensive players of the game, is going to be number 7, Joshua Silva Jr. And we were talking about that. He came up with one of the biggest hits of the game and created the biggest turnover of the game as the Bears were driving down the field. Joshua Silva Jr. came up with a huge hit, a huge tackle, and a huge strip. And Lockhart eventually recovered that football. And from there, Lockhart never turned back and come out victorious. So congratulations to Marquise Wilkerson and Joshua Silva Jr. for being named the Recon Athlete Defensive Players of the Game. And offensively, Coach Galvez, you want to take over for that one? Oh, Coach is sleeping over here.
We're talking about it, and I can't remember who decided on it.
The Recon Athlete Offensive Player of the Game is going to go to number 1, Marquise Wilkerson. He shared quarterbacking duties with Cameron Calhoun, who will also be named the other Recon Athlete Offensive Player of the Game. So co-offensive players of the game is going to go to Marquise Wilkerson and Cameron Calhoun. Wilkerson had several big plays, picking up that big first down. When it was, I believe it was third down and 15, came up huge and picked up a big first down. Of course, Cameron Calhoun with the lone touchdown of the game, courtesy of the front line of the offensive line. and put some points on the board. And Wilkerson with a 2-point conversion, which gave the Lockhart Lions an 8-0 lead at that point. And, all the way through the game, it was Wilkerson doing the outstanding job both offensively and defensively.
Both of them did a great job, and I'm sure Coach Memo will probably agree with me. Both of them were very great job of both young men.
Absolutely. The kids did awesome, man. Wilkerson was all over the field. Cameron, call him Cam. We call him he's Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes.
We call him Pat Mahomes. He did an awesome job, man. Those two are definitely a couple of the leaders of this team. And then, to have Joshua Silva to make that turnover right there.
And that was huge.
Such an important moment in the game.
Big. I'd like to give a shout-out to a couple of people that are watching and listening to us, Ann Rivas, Michelle Berry, John Camacho, and Scott Smith, and the guy, Mr. Mark Estrada. Good job.
Yeah,
thank you.
Nice.
Yes, thank you for tuning in and watching the future of Lockhart Lion football. Is getting a good shot of them taking their Super Bowl championship picture as they break through the banner. King of the Jungle, is the Lions.
It's always nice to have the man listening, huh?
Yes.
Because, these kids go to Lockhart ISD. They're Lockhart students.
And see, the Lockhart Lions looks like they're going to be coming around. Of course, they'll be greeted by their number one fans. And an awesome feeling all the way around for the Lockhart Lions CFPO squad organization. Coming out with 2 pieces of hardware, and that's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do. These kids battled out all year long to get where they are today, and congratulations to the Bears for getting to this point.
To win the championship, George, in any level, any sport, not only do you have to be good, you have to be lucky. I mean, there's a lot of luck involved with it. You have to stay away from injuries. I mean, there's just so many things you have to overcome, and it's very, very difficult. That's why you don't see a lot of teams repeating, because it's very, very hard to do. Even like right now in the high school playoffs, you get lucky if you get the flip to play at home.
Absolutely.
Or you could go be playing on the road and have to use their officials, which would be a totally different story. It's just so many things involved. And congratulations to Lockhart Lions. Great job this year. I can't be more happy to see that trophy come back to Lockhart. And I'm sure Coach Memo has some good things to say about them also.
Oh, yeah. And not only that, as you mentioned, Coach, at the beginning of the broadcast, they get Super Bowl rings.
They do get Super Bowl rings.
They get Super Bowl rings, so it's not just hardware that the coach is going to take home and put on his mantle. Each and every single player is going to be able to take home a piece of history, and they're going to be able to have it on their mantle and show it to their younger ones, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the – if CFPO is still around at that time, I bet you their kids are going to be in the program themselves also.
Absolutely.
So once again, want to congratulate the 2021 PeeWee CFPO Lockhart Lions Super Bowl champions.
Before we leave, I'd like to give Memo a time. We have a big event coming up here on December the 11th, our football banquet. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we have our banquet, and this year, as we just witnessed it. We're bringing 2 championships to this banquet. And, of course, we'll be celebrating all the players that participated in our program this year. Not only the players, but the coaches as well. I don't think that we've had the time to, Sarge, but we'd like to, officially invite you to be a guest speaker.
Oh, yes, I'll be there. At
our banquet. It's going to be over there in Luling. It's going to be at the Civic Center.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just so nice, man, and so welcoming. Like the Civic Center, they usually charge like $1,400.
Yeah.
They knew we were an organization, youth football organization, and they cut the cost down tremendously.
Well, that's awesome.
And Sarge has a great experience of playing the youth football.
Oh yes, and I'll share that with everybody. If I can remember it. Oh yes, and it's a beautiful thing the between the coaches and the players, the bond that they build. Of course, Coach Galvez was my Pop Warner football coach, and here he is right next to me, helping me with the broadcast and everything. So it's almost like it's come full circle. Except I'm not going to send Coach on the 28 sweep around the right side. But no, but once again, I want to give a big congratulations to the Bears for making it this far, and a super congratulations to the Lockhart Lions PeeWee football squad for the CFPO, your 2021 CFPO Super Bowl PeeWee champions. And want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast, special broadcast of Lockhart Lion football. here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And like I always say, you could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by the main sponsor, Recon Athlete. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never